Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Today's class is going to focus on our hips. So, please make your way down to your mat into a seated position. And if you have a yoga block or two, you may want to keep them handy. Either you're seated like me or cross-legged position. Let's ground down first. Let your sit bones rest into your mat. With your next inhale, grow an inch taller. Exhale, let your stress go. Inhale, bring those shoulders back for good posture. Open mouth, exhale to release. And one more breath in. And breath out. Both arms reach up with your next inhale. Meet in the center, palms together down to your heart. Take a breath in and a breath out. And if you'd like to set an intention, right now is the time. With your next inhale, reach high. Exhale, arms down. So from here, you're going to make your way onto your backs. Keeping your knees bent, feet are hip width apart. Setting up for bridge. Before we do any kind of lifting, let's stretch first. So bring your arms out wide. We're going to sway your knees from side to side. This helps stretch out your hips and your low back. Good, come back to center now. Go ahead and lift your hips up for bridge. Good, we're gonna stay here, keeping your hips raised, grounding your heels down into the mat. If you wanna add a little bit of challenge, go ahead and also lift your heels off the mat, coming onto your tiptoes. Engage your glutes and engage your thigh muscles. Squeeze them tight. Take one more breath in. Exhale, gently release your hips down to the mat and go back to your windshield wiper, swaying your knees from side to side. Good, back to center. One more time, we're gonna lift the hips into bridge. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. Optional, lift your heels off the mat. Good, with your inhales, they should be coming in through the nose. Your exhales should be coming out through the mouth. One more breath in. Exhale, release hips down. Good, go ahead and grab your knees, give them a hug, a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. And then you're gonna grab behind your thighs, rock and roll yourself up into a seat. Good. And then onto your hands and your knees. Good. Make sure that shoulders are above wrists, hips are directly above your knees. With your inhales, you're going to send your hips back towards your heels, stretching for child's pose. Your exhales bring you back up to tabletop position. Inhale, hips go back. Exhale, back to table. One more time, hips go back. We're going to stay here now in your child's pose. And then you're going to walk your hands over to the right, coming off of your mat. Going for a side body stretch. Returning back to center and then over to the left side. Good, returning back to center. All right, from here, go ahead and tuck your toes and lift your hips up for a downward facing dog. Take some time to pedal out your feet, bending right knee, bending the left, one at a time. Keeping your inhales through the nose. If you want to start to create heat within the body, keep your exhales through your nose as well. And we're going to lift the right leg up, open the hip by bending the knee. Nice stretch in the right hip. And then returning back down, switching legs. Left leg reaches high. The hips are stacked, bending at the knee. And returning back down. We're going to walk your feet forward slowly. Finishing in a forward fold. Slowly round your spine, coming up one vertebrae at a time. And your head will finish last. Once in standing position, reach your arms up with your inhale. Hands together, exhale down to your chest. Stay here for another breath in and a breath out. Good. Next exhale, you're going to find chair position. So you're going to send your hips back. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes, but all of your weight is mostly in your heels, so much so that you can lift your toes off of your mat. Good. We're going to now bring the arms behind you. So your palms are facing down. You're squeezing between the shoulder blades. Good. Now we're going to stand up, reach up, inhale. Back into chair, exhale. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach. And come down and hold. If you want the extra challenge, go ahead and lift your heels. We're staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, arms up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway stretch. Exhale, plant your palms, find plank. Stay here with your inhale. Lower knees and then chest with your exhale. Inhale, push into the mat, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Got it. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, you're going to step it through. So here we are in a low lunge position. Here is the option to grab your blocks for a little extra stability. Good. If you don't have blocks, it's totally fine. But they are definitely helpful when first starting yoga. And Whether or not you have blocks, let's go ahead and go for a twist, keeping your left hand down, reaching your right arm open towards the ceiling. Good, release down. And then we're gonna lower that left knee down to your mat. Good. Sink your hips forward. So we get a really nice stretch here in the front of your left hip flexor. Good. You can stay here, or for a little bit more, take your left arm, reach it up and over. Now wherever you are, keep your breaths slow and steady. Take one more breath in. Exhale, return, and now send your hips back towards your heels. Your front foot lifts up. Your heel stays down, your toes are up towards the ceiling. Good. So here we feel a nice deep stretch in your hamstrings. Keeping those breaths flowing in and out through the nose. Good. Go ahead and replant that foot. Tuck your back toes. Lift yourself up into that lunge again. Good. With your next inhale, reach both arms high for warrior one position. Stay here for another breath. As you exhale, hands plant down, step your right foot back for plank. Inhale, hold your plank. Exhale, lower knees and chest to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg raises up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Option to grab blocks. Twisting open, reaching the left arm high. Here for 3. For 2. And 1. Lower the hand back down, drop that back knee. And then sink forward. So your knee is over your toes. And you feel a nice deep stretch in your right hip flexor. Good option to reach the right arm up and over the head for a deeper side body stretch. Three more breaths wherever you are. And then go ahead and send your hips back. Good. Your toes point up, but your heel stays down. And you're reaching for that left foot, folding forward, hinging at the hips. Take one more breath in. And breath out, return by placing that left foot down. Good. You're gonna tuck your back toes under, lift your knee, reach your arms up for warrior one. Good, find some stability here, find your point of focus. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, plant your palms, step back into plank. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your knees and your chest down to the ground. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Walk your feet forward to meet your hands, coming into forward fold. Slowly round your spine, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Your head finishes last. Arms at your sides. Inhale, reach up. Meet in the center. Exhale, namaste hands. Inhale, stay. Exhale to chair. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Stay in your chair. Just swing the arms, reach forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Sit a little bit lower. Last two, you got this. Last one. Stand up, reach up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway stretch. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Stay here, breathe in. Knees and chest drops to mat, exhale. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, bring it down. Drop the back knee. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, send the hips back, toes point up. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach down, hips go back. Good. Plant your foot, tuck your back toes, lift, find warrior one, low lunge. Good. We're going to bring arms to shoulder height. Good. Twist to the right. So your left hand is at the front of your mat. Right hand is at the back of the mat. Good. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Reach the arms. Inhale. Plant the palms. Exhale. Step back to plank. Inhale. Lower to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back down. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Nice hip stretch. Swing the arms down, send the hips back. Hamstring stretch. One more time. Go forward, reach the arms up. Exhale, hips go back. Good. Foot plants into your mat. Hands plant into your mat. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and find warrior one, low lunge. Find your stability here. Bring your arms to shoulder height. Good. Twist to the left. So right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. And we're here for 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Reach up, inhale. Plant your palms, exhale. Step your left foot back for downward dog. Exhale to plank. Stay in plank, inhale. Drop the knees and the chest, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. You're gonna step forward, coming into ragdoll pose, forward fold. Rounding up one vertebrae at a time. Next, inhale, reach both arms high. Meet in the center, exhale, namaste hands. All right, we're gonna work on our balance a little bit. I'm gonna show you a new move. Not new to yoga, but new to my class. It's called eagle pose. Standing at the top of your mat, go ahead and find chair pose. Good. Your knees are bent. Your hips are flexed. Good. For now, just find namaste hands. Good. Now, the goal is to put all your weight onto one leg. I'm doing my left leg. As you cross the right leg up and over. Good. You could stay here for a single bind, or you can twist your right foot around your calf for a double bind. Good. So once your lower body is nice and fixed, your upper body is either going to give yourself a big hug, namaste hands, or do eagle arms as well. Okay, we're holding for 3, 2, 1. Gently release everything down. Shake it out a little bit. And we have another chance to do it on the other side. So again, it's a little bit tricky. Starting position, knees are bent for chair. We're crossing the left leg over the right, as if we're sitting in a chair crossing our legs. You can keep your legs here, or you can do a double bind by taking your foot, bringing it behind your back calf. You can stay with namaste hands. You can give yourself a big hug, or you can find eagle arms. So to do eagle arms, you're giving yourself a hug, bending at the elbows, and then bringing your palms together. Good, your elbows should be shoulder height. And if you feel like a pretzel, you're probably doing it right. All right, wherever you are, here for 3, 2, 1. Release arms and legs. Whew. Nice work. Let's go back to our chair position. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair. We're going to heel till the feet together so your knees and your feet are touching. Palms are together for namaste hands. Okay, we're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, right elbow to your left knee, twist. Staying here for 3 breaths. Try and center your hands to your chest. Try and keep your heart over your hips. 1 more breath in. Back to center. Breathe in. And twist to the other side. Left elbow, right thigh. Center your hands to your chest. Heart should be higher than your hips. 1 more breath in. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach up. Good job. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway stretch. Exhale, plant your palms, find plank. Stay here, breathe in. Lower down, breathe out. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, right arm twist open. Exhale, bring it down. Drop the back knee. Reach the arms up, inhale. Send the hips back, toes point up, exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Good. Find your lunge position. Tuck your toes, lift that back knee up. Reach your arms up for warrior one. And then down to shoulder height. If your right leg is forward, your left arm reaches forward, twisting over the right side. Here for 3, 2, 1, back to center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold, plant your palms. Step back, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. All right, take a breath in and a breath out. Next, inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, step it through. Opening to the side, left arm reaches high. Exhale, bring it back down. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, send your hips back. Again, inhale, lean forward, arms reach high. Exhale, hips drop back, arms reach down low. Good. Plant your foot, lift your back knee as you tuck your toes, low lunge. Reach your arms up. Good, arms to shoulder height, twisting to the left. Good, find your stability here for 3, 2, 1. Back to center, arms reach up, inhale. Plant your palms, exhale. Inhale, step the left foot back for plank. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, we're gonna find child's pose. Stay here in child's for 5 deep breaths. Return back into your tabletop position and find downward facing dog. This time, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, bring your right knee towards your right wrist, lower it down to the ground. Good. You're gonna turn and slide your right foot under, setting yourself up for pigeon pose. So your right heel is close to your left pelvic bone. Good. Drop that back knee, lengthen that left leg. So your hips should be pointing down at the mat. But if for any reason this hurts your knee, go ahead and just drop to the side of the mat and then lean forward. Good. Otherwise, try and square your hips with the mat so they're pointing down. Good. Some folks like to come down onto their forearms, or some like to come up to a tall seat. Either way, we're going to stay here for 5 slow and deep breaths. All right, now switch position. Keep that same leg forward, but if you're down low, try it up high. And if you're up high, now try it down low. See what muscles are actually stretching when you change the position. 5 breaths again. After your 5 breaths, you're going to tuck your back toes under, find your way to downward dog again. Good. Stretch out the back of your legs. And when you're ready, left leg lifts up. Good. Left knee to your left wrist. Position yourself for pigeon on the other side by making sure your left heel is close to your right pelvic bone. Good. The goal here is to make that left leg at a 45 to 90 degree angle at the knee. Again, if this brings pain to your knee, go ahead and drop onto your side. Otherwise, try and square your hips with the mat. All right, first position, 5 deep breaths. And then second position for another 5 breaths. So this position when you're upright here gives a deeper stretch to your hip flexors. All right, when you're done stretching, go ahead and just drop onto your side. Swing your legs in front of you. Bring the bottoms of your feet together to touch. And open your knees wide like a big butterfly. Grab a hold around your ankles. Take a breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Staying here for 5 breaths. Good. And now closing your knees like a book, keeping them bent and then lowering your back down to the mat. Good. Let your arms come out to the side. We're going to windshield wiper the knees again, left to right and right to left. Come back to center. Cross your right ankle to your left knee. Option to stay here or to lift that left foot off the ground. And gently switch. Left ankle now to your right knee. Option to stay and sway or lift the right foot off your mat as well. Just be mindful of continually rotating that knee out and away from you. Good. All right, gently release. Let's bring bottoms of your feet together to touch. Knees are open wide like a book. Arms can come wide or under your head like a pillow for support. Feel free to just close your eyes. Take some big belly breaths here. Take one more big breath in. Open mouth, release it. Option to stay here if this is comfortable, or to extend your legs long. Coming into our final wrist, Shavasana. Letting the remaining tension left in your body go. Starting from the top of your head, release the tension in your eyebrows, your forehead, your mouth. Release any remaining tension in your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. Release the remaining tension in your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your back, and your hips. And finally, release all remaining tension left in your legs, your calves, your knees, and your feet. Let it go. Now imagine that you're lying on a sandy beach right next to the ocean, hearing the waves crash in. Hearing the ebb and the flow of the waves of the ocean, just like the ebb and the flow of your breath. Imagine how the sun feels on your skin, how the wind feels across your face. If any unwanted thoughts or feelings arise, just acknowledge them, and with your exhales, release them. Let them be on their way. Continue lying here peacefully next to the water, in the sun. Bring awareness to how your mind and your body are feeling right here, right now. Peaceful and present. Keep this feeling with you throughout the rest of your day. We're going to gently start to invite energy back into our fingertips and our toes, wrists and ankles. Reaching your arms above, taking a good morning stretch. Bending your knees, coming onto your side into fetal position. Take your time, and when you're ready, press yourself up into a seat. With your next inhale, both arms reach up towards the sky. palms meet in the center and come down into your chest. Taking an inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the nose again. Another breath in. Exhale it out. If you set an intention at the start of class, bring your awareness back to it now. Let's seal our intentions with a deep breath in and an open mouth exhale. To seal our practice, bow forward and say Namaste. May you stay peaceful and present throughout the whole rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. I hope this did a lot of good for your hips and your low backs. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.